What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Today we're going to be rating some programming memes from our programming humor, okay? We're going to be giving out 1 to 5 stars. Now, I've come up with a soft 2-point criteria that's going to help guide us through some of this funny business. Rule number 1, inside joke. There has to be a degree of softwareness to the joke, something that only nerds will chuckle at. And nothing too obvious, like, hey, what has bad hygiene and hasn't showered in a month? You guessed it. A software, no. We're not doing that. That's low-hanging fruit. We're only getting fruit from the top branch over here. Plus, it's not true. I showered like 4 days ago. I smell like roses and, maybe a little bit of honey mustard, but whatever. It's not the point. Rule number 2. Has to be funny. This might seem obvious, but what I'm trying to say is relatable isn't enough. Just because we've all been there doesn't necessarily make it funny. And also, this rule can supersede the previous one. So if it's funny enough, a stinky engineer joke might make the cut. All right, let's get into it. This website doesn't use cookies. This website doesn't use cookies. Got it. Don't show again. Click. All good? Wait a second. Hits refresh. This website doesn't use cookies. Got it. Don't show. That's fire. That's a funny meme. Maybe you don't have to be a dev to know what cookies are, but I think this is funny enough. I like this. I'll give this 4 out of 5 stars. We're safe. To replace programmers with robots, clients will have to accurately describe what they want. We're safe. True. Very true. Relatable. Yes. Funny. This one will get a 2 stars. C++ cheater. My spouse, an artist, not in tech, working her way through a C. Too long. How about too much reading? Doctors. Googling stuff online doesn't make you a doctor. Programmers. Looks away. This is pretty good. This isn't bad. People think we know what we're doing, but really, we know that someone else knows what we're doing. I like this. I'll give this a 3 out of 5 stars. Every class you break, every fix you fake, I'll be judging you. Starts typing new line of code, IDE. What is that? What are you writing? Tell me right now. What the hell? That's not right. That's not even real. Completes the line, IDE. Oh, lol, never mind. That's pretty funny. Shout out to all the VS Code users in the building. Extensions out the back. Live server out the front. You know what I'm talking about? I'll give this one 3 out of 5 stars. Solid. The pains of CSS. Me, make small CSS change. My site. Hey, Pikachu's got a mouth nose and a nose mouth. It be like that sometimes. Solid, respectable meme. I'll give this 2.5 stars. Why would you hurt me in such a way? Does he bite? Guy B talking to Guy A's dog? No, but he can hurt you in other ways. Understanding the programming memes doesn't make you a dev. Dang, is he talking to me or you? This one hits a little too close to home, but funny. I like it. I'll give this 3.5 stars. Go 3.5 for this one. What was the previous electrician thinking? Almost made fun of an electrician today. Like, is it an electrician's guide rule that you have to perform 5 minutes of ritual complaining about what was the previous electrician thinking before you're allowed to fix anything? But then I remembered, I'm a software engineer. That's weak, bro. That's weak sauce. We're going 2 stars for this one. We're going 1 star. What's the best thing you found in code? You may think that this function is obsolete and doesn't seem to do anything, and you would be correct. But when we remove this function, for some reason our whole program crashes, and we can't figure out why. So here it will stay. True. Spaghetti code. I'll give this, this is funny. 3.5 stars. It's a win-win situation. People liking Snapchat because it doesn't save the messages. The developer that never learned SQL. I like this. This is good. Solid. We'll go 3.5, a strong 3.5, a weak 4. Interviewer, why should we hire you? Me, I have a lot of reputation on Stack Overflow. Interviewer, you're hired. Boss, could you? Me, that's a stupid question. That's all right. I'll give that a strong 3. Another shot at those meanies on Stack Overflow. I feel attacked. Oh, you're a software engineer? So you have a rainbow computer with 2 monitors? You just insulted my entire race of people. But yes. That's kind of weak. We'll go. This one gets 1 star. Shots were fired in my discrete math textbook. Decision tree. A picture like this is called a tree. This isn't a formal definition that will follow later. If you want to know why the tree is growing upside down, ask the computer scientists who introduced this convention. The conventional wisdom is that they never went outside, they never went out of the room, and they never saw a real tree. This is funny for a textbook. If you saw this in the middle of your discrete math homework, that would give you a little chuckle. But on programming humor, nah, I wish I had more hands. I'd give this 3 thumbs down. No, 0 stars. Normal screen size. Love it when my dad refers me work. My mate needs a website designing. Told him €500. I sent him your number. What? How big is the website? Normal screen size. This is good. I wouldn't be surprised if this is real and it's not Photoshop. Let's go 3 stars for this one. If you're not happy single, you won't be happy in a relationship. True happy comes from closing 100 Chrome tabs after solving an obscure programming bug, not from someone else. Yeah, this is kind of weak. Relatable? Yes. Funny? Nah, it's a 1 star. Working at P-Hub. P-Hub, come work at the 22nd highest traffic website in the world. What we're looking for: PHP developers, senior front-end developers, senior product managers, UX, UI. Must be willing to relocate to Montreal. Email me your CV. PHP dev, I'm interested, but I don't think I'd be comfortable telling my friends and family that's what I do all day. That's understandable. I don't think I'd be comfortable telling my family that I develop PHP either. Hey, PHP getting ripped on. This is solid though. You know, we can even go with 4 with this. This is really good. This is getting a 4. Who's Jason? Once I asked a recruiter, who's Jason? And they were actually asking if I knew Jason. That's funny. I like this. Not too complicated, but inside, it's enough of an inside joke. And that's just funny. I like it. This is getting 4.5. 4.5 out of 5. Who's Jason? That's a great suggestion. When someone asks you what programming language they should learn, don't simply answer the one you prefer. First, ask them what area they plan to focus on. For example, web frontend, JavaScript; backend, JavaScript; mobile apps, JavaScript; games, JavaScript; AI, JavaScript. Hey, JavaScript out here on God mode. 3.5. Inside joke and funny. 3.5. Hashtags are an abomination. In Python, hashtags are used to tell the computer that line of code is not worth reading, much like in social media. Solid little joke. Neutral on this one. 2.5. Let's put it right in the middle. Create a website as beautiful as your work. Start a free trial with it's a Squarespace ad. Yikes. You're not a meme. My code doesn't work. Let's change nothing and run it again. Very relatable. Very relatable. Funny? Not really. It's a 1 star. Why is it like this? Me. Why isn't this working? Normal languages. You screwed up over here. Me. Oh, thanks. Me. Why isn't this working? JavaScript. Happy face. Me. Please, I'm begging you. JavaScript. Happy face. Yeah, failing isn't a thing in JavaScript. You'll just insert not a number into your banking application. That's how it goes. Not terribly funny. This is like a 1.5 star, I'm feeling. Meanwhile, GitHub to replace master with alternative term to avoid slavery references. MasterCard looking sketchy. That's right in the middle. We'll go 2.5 for this guy. Can you fix my insert device? Relative. You know about computers, right? Me has a degree in computer science? No. Very true. Tell someone you studied software. They'll ask you to fix anything even tangentially related to a computer. Kind of obvious. I'll give this a 2. Asking for help online. Stack Overflow be like, hey, how do I tie my laces? You don't need to tie laces, just buy Velcro shoes. No, I really need help tying my laces. Mod. Question has been answered, topic closed. Hey, Stack Overflow getting a lot of hate on this Reddit. It's funny though. It's funny. We'll go 2 stars for this one. Gru tries recursion. Learn to program. Make recursive function. No exit condition. Learn to program. You see the same version of this recursion joke like a million times. This is gonna get 1.5 stars. Not terribly creative. Developers during hackathon. We built an entire application in just 3 days. Developers after hackathon. Adding that icon is gonna take 3 weeks. True. Work a lot slower when money's on the table. Am I right, guys? Not super funny. This is like a 1.5. Okay, GitHub. I know my builds are shit, but no need to be passive aggressive about it. Build failed. Build failed, just like the previous build. Harsh GitHub. It's cool, I guess. This is I'm feeling 2 stars for this one. My pain is immeasurable. When you click open with Visual Studio instead of Visual Studio Code, this little maneuver is gonna cost us 51 years. Funny. I like this. 2.5 stars. I've been there before. You guys have been there before. When your code works too well. Age 250, 253, mood angry, gender unknown. This guy's got a ghost in his house, man. This is good. Creative. Not super inside, but funny enough. This is 2.5 stars. Neutral, right down the middle. Optimizing startup times. Due to my elite programming skills, I figure out how to shave off 30 seconds of my app's startup time. Here's some optimization tips. 1. Remove the sleep 30 call you added a month ago and forgot about. I like this. This is a solid meme. This is a 3, strong 3. I wonder if British developers are irked every time they have to write color in their CSS. I worry about you sometimes, Candace. Nah, that's weak. 1 star. Flushed my pancake. Why do we need a backend? Why not just connect the front end to the database? Yeah, and why do we eat and go to the bathroom when we can throw food directly in the toilet? Because stuff needs to get processed. Oh man, this is a 4. I like this a lot. That's 4 stars for sure. The importance of knowing how to correctly use a while loop. While, not edge, run. Do, run, while not edge. This guy used the do while, slipped off the edge. I mean, it's cool. It's more of like a cool fusion between the cartoon and some programming concept. Not super funny though. We'll give it a 2 stars anyway. Something has changed. Writing whole project as a student, writing 10 lines of code as a salaried. Enough for today. This is true, man. This is the same with like your own projects. It's just way easier to code for yourself than when you're on the clock and you have to. But not terribly funny. This is a 1.5 star. Concerned parent. If all your friends jumped up a bridge, would you follow them? Machine learning algorithm. Yes. We'll go 2.5 for this one. It's about half funnier than one full star funnier than this, right? Back in my day, you had to roll the volume up yourself. It's weak. That's weak. 1 star. Job offer written by HR. Found a job opening that requires 8+ years of Swift experience. Swift is a programming language that came out 3 years ago. This is so true. HR people have to chill out or talk to a dev and just know what's going on. It's ridiculous. 3.5 stars though. Solid. In it? Question mark. British Python devs be like, that's a constructor, in it? That's a cute joke. It's cute. 2.5 for this guy. Can you guys please recommend books that made you cry? Data Structures and Algorithms in Java, 2nd edition. True. This is another 2.5. My FBI agent seeing me how to Google center a div. My FBI agent seeing me how to Google center a div 15 years later. True. I have to Google Python class syntax damn near every time I need to write a class. 2 stars for this one. Epiphany. Were you able to resolve the issue? No, I decided I don't care. Not super. It's not really an inside. I mean, I guess it's an inside joke. This one's just funny though. This is a 3.5 for me. I decided I don't care. That's funny. I feel like one of these books is misleading me. C# 7.0 in a nutshell. C# in depth, and this one's like 3 times bigger than this one. 2.5. Neutral on this one. What screams I'm insecure? You're reviewing a single comment thread. HTTP. That's a 1 star. Python script comic strip. Hey, what's this code? It's Python script, the new programming language I've created. Python script? Yeah, so it must be based on Python? Yeah, well, not really. Python script is like Python in the same way that JavaScript is like Java. Okay, so it's totally different language that has nothing to do with Python, but you named it Python script to add general levels of confusion in the web community? Exactly. Shots fired at JavaScript and Java. Not super funny though. This is a 2. SQL clause. He's making a database. He's sorting it twice. Select all from contacts where behavior equals nice. SQL clause is coming to town. This is cool. This is like a 1.5. When a coworker wants to do a code review. Don't touch my garbage. This is a 2.5. I'm neutral on this. Actual photo of me approving and merging my own pull request in my own private repo where I'm the only dev pushing code. This is a 2.5. Again, kind of neutral on this one. Job postings these days. We're looking for a junior developer with the experience of a senior developer for the salary of an intern. Hey, if we were scoring stuff on a truth scale, this is a 5. This is a 5. But on the funny scale, it's like a 1.5. Not too great, but true AF. Her husband must be a programmer. Claire. Husband and I reminiscing about the time I texted him on my way home. Can you start cooking those sausages? Then added a heart as a cute little heart. He cooked 2 sausages. Strictly less than 3. That's funny. This is a 4.5 for sure. I love this one. Learning programming too. Learn programming for future work? Nah. Learn programming to understand our programmer humor jokes? Yeah. Man, these guys are plugging their own subreddit here. We're not even going to rate this. We're just going to let this rock. Do you, our programmer humor? That's not AI. Uber will use artificial intelligence to identify drunk passengers. It will use factors like time of day, pickup location, and how long a user interacts with the app before making a decision. That's not AI, that's an if statement. True, if time of day equals X, if pickup location equals Y, if user interaction time equals Z. This is true, but it's not really funny. 1.5 stars for this guy. Not great. Not great. Type of personalities: optimist, glass is half full; pessimist, glass is half empty; Stack Overflow. The glass is a stupid question. Man, Stack Overflow is getting ripped on in here. This is really funny though. This is a solid 3.5. I like this. Me, I just wrote 200 unsaved lines of code. My computer. I have decided that I want to die. Oh man, that's funny. This is a solid 3. All right, let's get one more in. Obviously, it's a trap. Why would a fly land on something like this? It's a Venus flytrap? Rats should be ashamed for falling in this trap. It's a rat trap. Bears, this is ridiculous. It's a bear trap. Vim with a smiley face. Man, I bet this comment section's flamed up. People ride for Vim so hard. But this is a good meme. This is good. This is a 4. Strong 4. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for me. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like that subscribe button and smash my girlfriend. And as always, keep coding your face off. I'm out.